Hello, hello, hello. I just realized I still have my blue light glasses on and they look ridiculous because they are ginormous. Why do these have to be so big? Anyways, all right, I'm gonna take these off because I feel so weird with those on. All right. Hey, so today is Wednesday of our Job One group, and I'm super excited that you guys are still here, still checking in, and there's so many of you checking in and doing your workouts, and it's just awesome. It's awesome. So I am here to chat a little bit about giving yourself grace. So I struggled on my health and fitness journey for years, most of my life, mostly because every time I tried to get on a better routine or eat better, it was always like a diet or I would go like really hardcore into some kind of a workout or regimen or whatnot. And it was not fun. And it always felt super restrictive. And I always ended up falling off because it wasn't something that I could sustain for life. And so it wasn't until I started doing Beachbody programs and I had a coach and I started to learn how to eat for my health that I was able to get away from that up and down cycle and actually stick to something long term. And I've been a coach for 6 years, and I pretty much started coaching right after I started my whole fitness journey. So I've been pretty much on track for 6 years. Now, I've definitely like gone up and down in weight and whatnot, but I've always been able to bring myself back to where I'm comfortable, and I've always been able to level out. So even if I've gone a little off the rails, I know how to bring myself back now without feeling like I'm restricting myself. So on this topic, I know a lot of people will say, okay, well, Saturday is my cheat day, right? Or, this is going to be my cheat meal. So this is what I want to talk about. We're not going to use that word cheat anymore. We don't cheat. We don't cheat on ourselves. We don't cheat on other people. We don't cheat on anything, right? Like, I don't know about you, but I am a big believer in just being honest and truthful and all of that. So cheating is not in my vocabulary anymore. It used to be. But when you allow yourself to have whatever it is you want, say it's Saturday morning and your family just got donuts and you love donuts and you want a donut, have a donut. And that is a treat, right? It is a treat. It's not a cheat. And when you switch that mindset from you are having a treat, which is totally fine, versus cheating, which makes you feel like you've failed, it makes a world of difference because we're not cheating on our diet because we're not on a diet, right? That's the whole point. This is a lifelong journey in a lifestyle that we're committing to and that we are creating. That's the word I'm looking for, creating. And that's what we want to be able to do. We want to be able to sustain this for life and never eating, chocolate again, or never drinking wine if you're a wine lover like me, or never eating pizza or never eating cheese. That is not realistic, really. I mean, at least not in my world. That's not realistic and probably not in yours either. So instead of setting unrealistic expectations to hit your goals, set real expectations. Meaning, yes, if you are on a mission to lose 30 pounds, then you will have to cut back on your treats, right? Especially if your treat is something like you eat ice cream every night before bed, because I know some people do that. And that is something, yes, you will have to cut that back. But it doesn't mean you can't eat ice cream ever. It just means don't eat it every night, right? It's a moderation thing. So if you are going to treat yourself to something, allow it and don't feel guilty about it and enjoy while you're eating it. Don't eat it and be thinking, oh, this is so bad. Because then you kind of take away the whole point of eating that treat to begin with, because you're removing the joy from it by doing that. So don't do that. If you want a donut, have the donut and enjoy every bite. And if you are not enjoying it, then put it away. And if you do 2B mindset, you know that's part of that program, is they teach you, if you're going to indulge and have a treat, enjoy it fully. And if you're not enjoying it, put it away. Don't have it, because there's no point to eating it if it's not going to give you joy and it's not working towards your goal, right? But if you are going to eat it and you're going to love it, then enjoy it and then move on, and don't even think about it again, because that just is self-sabotaging by doing that. So from now on, there is no more cheat meals. There is no more cheat days. There are treats that we allow ourselves because we're human and we deserve it. And then we move on and we go back to eating the way that we know we should for our health and our goals. And that is where you're giving yourself grace. And that, I'm big on that, because allowing yourself to live, have birthday cake or a cocktail, that is going to keep you on track, because you're not going to walk around feeling restricted all the time. And one more tip I have is another just mind shift. When you're at the office, and I remember when I used to work in an office, people used to bring food in all the time. There was always food there. It was never healthy food. And it would be hard. I'd walk into the break room, and there on the counter, there would be all these treats and stuff. So I'd always want to like pick, especially at like 3 PM when I'd get tired. So if you're anything like me and you work in an environment like that, or if you work from home like me now, and there's stuff in your pantry or in your cabinets that you know are treats, and you walk by them a bunch of times and think, oh, I'm gonna just grab one. This is the mind shift change. Instead of saying to yourself, I can't have that, say, I don't want that. And now I know it sounds like the simplest thing ever, right? But literally just say it to yourself, because the reaction that your body has when you say to your brain, I don't want that, is a completely different reaction than when you say, I can't have that. Because the second we say we can't have something, it's all we want, right? But when you tell yourself, I don't want that, all of a sudden, you just empowered yourself with that control, versus I can't have that sounds like you have no control, right? And that you're having to like scold yourself. You can't have that. I don't want that. You have the control. And then you walk away. So try that, because I promise you it makes a huge difference. For this month of January, I'm doing a dry January. And if you know me at all, you know I love wine. Probably too much sometimes. So January, I'm going dry January, and it was really hard, especially going from the holidays where I was definitely overindulging in wine at parties and with friends, going to January, nothing. And instead of being like, oh, I can't have wine, I just keep thinking, I don't want wine. I don't want to do that. I don't want to drink that. And that is such an empowering feeling. It really has made a huge difference in how easy it has been for me to stay away from wine for, what is it, the 12th? At least the last 12 days. So try that. Those two things. No more cheating and no more I can't have. It is treats and I don't want that. Try those things, because I promise you they are helpful. They will help you create this lasting, sustainable lifestyle and get out of the diet mentality, because that's just not good for anyone, right? And we don't want to be on diets, so let's not do that. Let's just love ourselves and enjoy this journey. All right, bye guys.